Let's talk about the anatomy of a troll farm. On January 17, 2022, we saw this hashtag trending on Twitter. It was the night before Comelec was set to decide on Bongbong Marcos's certificate of candidacy. We then found out that these were from organized Twitter parties telling users to tweet the hashtag at a certain time. Now there's nothing wrong with Twitter parties, but there's something pretty sketchy with the users tweeting this hashtag. Using the Twitter API, we retrieved the creation dates of users tweeting the hashtag and grouped them by month. Here's what we got. From here, we see that most of these accounts were created in October 2021, barely 3 months ago. This was also the same month that Marcos announced his bid to run for presidency. We also looked at other trending hashtags related to Marcos and got the user creation dates. Here's what we got. The data is quite clear. These are basically the same users with the same creation date spike on October 2021. Okay, what if this was just an influx of new real users? Maybe they just wanted to support their candidate on another platform, right? Well, according to the web app SparkToro, they were able to conclude that 54% of the followers of Bongbong Marcos's official Twitter account were quote-unquote fake followers. Another study in 2019 showed that previous disinformation operations started with the creation of several users all at the same time. And just to be extra sure, we looked at hashtags that seem to oppose the Laban Marcos hashtag. We then looked at the users tweeting hashtag disqualify Marcos and plotted the user creation dates. As we see here in the blue bars, those that tweeted disqualify Marcos were created across several different years. Social media will play a bigger role in engaging the voter bases in the 2022 elections. Tech platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube are creating guidelines and policies in preparation for this country's elections. And we can see some progress in here. Remember the account that initiated the Twitter party earlier? Well, yeah, he got suspended. Twitter has reviewed our findings and they said that they have since suspended over 300 accounts that they believe are exhibiting inauthentic or spammy behavior. The Marcos camp has since denied that these accounts were related to supporters of their candidate. However, Twitter's independent review is very indicative of what narratives these users are pushing. Propaganda machines like this are harmful and need to be nipped in the bud before they grow into larger disinformation networks that can even be used in future election cycles.